Hello everyone, welcome to NFTV featuring myself, and we've also got Dan Lawless from West Ham Fan TV coming up.
Newcastle Fans TV.
Yeah, hello everyone, hope you're doing alright. This is the first preview of all the season, including pre-season, because we didn't really preview pre-season games, but it's the first one at St James's Park. It's West Ham United. It's a toughie, would you say? A fairly toughie, considering the form that West Ham have been on. Obviously, Dan will be talking about West Ham very, very shortly. But I'm here to talk about the tune, of course. How are the lads? West Ham fans, if you're watching, we're going to play a wing-back system. We've been home and away, following Newcastle, and they've been playing five at the back all through pre-season. It will be a shock if Matt Ritchie loses his place at left wing-back and Jacob Murphy will be in the right wing-back. There's a question around who are going to be the three centre-backs. Put me neck on the line, I'll probably say Jamal Lascelles, Federico Fernandez, and possibly Kieran Clark as that left centre-back. But we've got plenty to choose from. You've got Fabian Shea, you've got Paul Dummett. The midfield, you probably, depending on how fit John Joe Shelby will be desperate to play against his boyhood club. Obviously scored a couple of goals against them. He'll want to partner Isaac Hayden in central midfield. The big question, of course, is who then plays further upfield. As I am recording this, Joe Willock is about to sign for Newcastle. So you may have already done so by the time this video goes out. So we'll have to see if Joe Willock starts. I want to see him further up the top if he is registered. If he's registered after Friday 12 PM, I think you've got to look at ASM, possibly Miggy, and maybe even Fraser. I'll go for it, mate. Why not? Opening day of the season, and then you have Callum Wilson up top. I think Wilson needs service, of course, going into this game. Having the likes of ASM, who will probably, you won't track back, so you've got to give him the freedom to do whatever he wants. Miggy will run back. That's a given. So will Fraser. But if Willock starts, if, like I said, this is recorded before, of course, the announcement, because this is done literally Friday morning. So we'll have to see on the lineups. Tactics-wise, this is going to be a tough game. I'm not going to kid you, we could end up the first game of the season getting beat here, because West Ham, you've seen them last season, where I know we've got a good record against West Ham. We've done the double over them, didn't we? But I could see West Ham coming to play nice football. You know, I seen it in pre-season. They put 6 past Celtic, man. 6. Unbelievable. I know you shouldn't look too much into results in pre-season because ours have been awful. Ours have been up and down. However, it gives you confidence, doesn't it? But I'm going to hand it over to Dan, who's going to talk more about West Ham, and I'll see you soon.
First game of the season, Newcastle versus West Ham. And once again, just like last season, we've got Newcastle first game of the season. I'm sure you all remember what happened there. You guys beat us. We put in an absolutely shocking performance. Honestly, we were fearing the worst after that with the way things were going in the transfer window. And we really, feared that it could be a relegation battle again that season. As we know, we ended up finishing 6th at 3 points off of top 4 and had a great season. So if we do lose on Sunday, I won't be as panicking as I did last season, knowing how that kicked off. But you guys did a double over us last season. I want a bit of payback, and it's going to be a very interesting game. It'll be a tough game for us. We've got a very, very, very thin squad. I think the smallest squad in the league. Now our starting 11 is very strong. I put that up against most teams in the league, but it takes one injury, someone pulling up their hamstring in training or something, and we're a mess. This is going to be very difficult. As you guys know, we've got owners who don't necessarily have the club's best interests at heart, don't do the right thing for the club. And in this window, we've seen barely any movement. We've signed like a goalkeeper and another 23's goalkeeper. So we haven't. The only striker we've got is Michail Antonio. He's brilliant, very good player, but very injury prone. And we desperately need backups. That's the only striker. We sold Sebastian Haller, got no replacement in. We need some centre backs. We need just that squad depth and to improve on a few places so we can really kick on this season and prove what happened last season. And so far, it's not happening. The striker situation needs to be addressed. But coming into this game, so far, we've got a fully fit squad as the moment. Touch wood. There's no wood, but that'll do. So I'm feeling quite confident going into it based on our first 11. You know, you've got Fabianski there, Creswell, Ogbonna, Diop or Dawson centre backs. We've got Sufal, who's brilliant. Rice and Souček in the middle. Ben Rama's on fire in preseason. I know it's preseason, but he's looking so sharp, and he's showing more of what he sort of glimpses he showed us last season. But now he's got a full preseason, and he's looking very hungry. He's going to be a real threat for you guys to watch out for. And Pablo Fornal is another very good player. Jared Bowen, they're players that could line in the midfield. And then Antonio up front, who, again, is looking very hungry. He's got the number 9 now. Injuries aside, he is going to be a big threat for your defenders. Him linking up with the likes of Ben Rama, that is going to be a lot to handle. And I'm hearing, I don't know if this is right, but my big concerns for this game are Saint-Maximin and Callum Wilson now. But they're the players I'm worried about the most. Callum Wilson loves a goal against us, and Saint-Maximin is just a real quality footballer. I see that you guys are looking like you might be getting Joe Willock, who really, I think he bloody scored that winner against us, didn't he? In the last game where it looked like he was going to come back and he just killed the game off. But I don't think you'll get him in time. If you are getting him, probably not in time for the game. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Almiron, if he plays, he's another player. I do rate Almiron. He's someone that, if the others aren't playing, that I'd definitely be having an eye on. And before you start in the comments, no, we won't take John Joe Shelby. That ship has certainly sailed, guys. We won't. He's a West Ham fan, but I would have took him a few years ago, but Sullivan didn't want him. But yeah, I think that those are sort of players you can watch out for. It's going to be a very interesting. And like I said, I want a bit of payback for last season. Those points, you know, that if we get those, you know, a draw and a win, we're in the top 4. Even if we turn one of those losses into a win, we're in the top 4. So it'd be nice to go and get something back over on you. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be very interesting to see what both teams do. Newcastle finished the season very strong last season, very strong. After getting, obviously you had quite a lot of injuries. So after getting those players back, you did finish really well. So if that momentum can carry on into this season, you could be on track for a decent season, depending again what you guys do in the transfer window. Obviously Joe Willock would be a good start. He looked like he finally got settled. He started very slowly, but he looked like he started to really pick up and he settled. So that could be a good signing. And a few other key areas. I mean, we know it's Mike Ashley. We'll see. I'm going to be the big game I'm going to be looking out for as a neutral is Newcastle versus Everton, Bruce versus Rafa. That's going to be very interesting to see. I'm just putting out there as a neutral, but no, I wish you guys all the best of luck as our fellow crap owner team. You know, we've all been through it, and it's, you know, we need a bit of happiness. We deserve a bit of happiness, as with all the crap these owners have put us through. So, yeah, apart from Sunday, best of luck. I think West Ham, if I'm going to put a prediction on the line, I'm going to say 2-1. Just a safety one, isn't it? Lazy 2-1. 2-1 win West Ham. Ben Rama and Antonio, touch wood. But yeah, best of luck for the season, guys. And thanks, Newcastle Fans TV, for having me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lawless. Thank you as ever. Cracking lad, Dan. We'll probably see him later on the season when we're down in London town. But yeah, let us know what you think of Dan's thoughts. Let us know what you think of how Steve Bruce is going to set up, where we are now. That are you happy about it? Would you want to see us change in formation? Do you like 5 at the back? But if we're getting beat 1-0 after an hour, 70 minutes, or we're drawn, is Bruce going to brave it and change the formation and chuck on Dwight Gale, for example, or someone off the bench, whoever it is, attacking player? We'll have to wait and see. Interesting though, it'll almost be a full house. I think there's only a couple of thousand tickets that are left. Could be by the time we get round to Sunday. But a full house St James's Park, which would be brilliant, because the pre-season friendly, the back end of last season, it was restricted because of COVID. So this would be the first time that we'll have almost a full house, which I cannot wait to. I cannot wait to see it rocking. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But like I say, smash that video with a like. I mean, you know what I meant. Smash the like. Go on. Thank you. And let us know in the comments down there below what you think on Sunday. Ta-da.